What's good, everybody? Welcome into another episode of the Power 2 podcast, where we are here to talk about the power of Christmas. With me, as always, I have the Grinch, Denasia, and
I was wondering who was going to be the Grinch.
Also, that's my government. My name is DJ.
right, aka the Grinch, and Dante, Buddy the Elf. So, no, just kidding. I don't know Christmas
Buddy?
characters.
Was that meant to be opposite? Because I love Christmas. I
Well,
breathe Christmas. I live for Christmas. I am Christmas.
well,
Yeah, I'm a man. Christmas is.
I know. That's why I didn't call you the Grinch. That would have been too boring.
So you call me the Grinch, the one
Yes,
that it
She
doesn't
said it was
apply
too
to?
spot on. It was too spot
Yeah.
on to call me the Grinch.
Well, anyways, hi everybody. That was a crazy introduction. I found my Apple Pen. I'm
Love
very
Nice.
excited about that. I don't know if I said this on the air
Mhm.
last time, but my Apple Pen fell under the bleachers when I
Mhm.
was doing a game when I was announcing a game a couple weeks ago, and I had a game on Friday, and
It was
one of
still
the guys I
there?
was working with, he was like, "Do you know what this is?" And I was like, "Oh, that's my Apple Pen." So
Love that for you.
it's a good day. That's the news for today.
Love that for you. Yeah, because there really is no news. There really is no news. But I do have a
Well, there is
question.
news. There's that Ohio coach. Were we not going to talk about
Oh, no. Okay.
that? There are more
Not another.
coaches getting fired
Yeah.
over extramarital affairs. The most
Yeah.
recent coach.
Supposedly, it wasn't an extramarital affair. Supposedly.
Yeah, allegedly he was already getting a divorce, but at the end of the day, he was having a
Whoa.
relationship with an undergraduate student, which is incredibly inappropriate.
Yeah.
Regardless.
But not an affair.
Not an
Not
extramarital affair.
according to Ohio University, it's not inappropriate.
Wow.
Because they don't have any law, like they don't have any rules in the book saying that you can't fraternize with students if they don't work for you. So he's probably let's just say this. Let's just say what's really going to happen before we get our opinions out there, because I think they're out there. He's probably going to win this case because they basically said he was having extramarital affairs, but he was like, nope, we were separated and getting divorced. If he has divorce paperwork that can prove that they're getting divorced, and that's why he was at the hotel, because he's like, I live at the hotel, that is out of there. And then they said he was drinking in the office, which I don't know if they can really prove. So like he's
Yeah,
probably
it's gonna be
gonna
hard to prove.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's probably going to win this like case, even though he doesn't have a job. But none of that matters, because why are you sleeping with students?
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Literally, I have no other opinions except for that.
I have an opinion. I
Freaky
think it's
frog.
crazy that there's nothing on Ohio University's like job responsibilities that says you can't mess around with students.
That's
I think
really
there's a
insane.
lot of
You would think
schools
that
like
that's
that.
like assumed.
Yeah, no, I would imagine now that I mean Dante has a good point. I feel like most of them don't say that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most schools don't have a problem with that. It's just frowned upon. That's all.
Yeah.
And frowning
Yeah.
upon it.
it has been frowned upon.
Denasia is frowning. And you know what else was
And-
causing me to frown?
What?
All the games yesterday and Friday.
That's a
I
great
was
transition, and I hate to
Oh
ruin that
no,
for you.
man!
I hate
That's
to ruin that
crazy.
for you.
One of those games was pretty good.
Yeah,
One.
I'm gonna need you.
One
I'm
was
gonna
good.
need you. Unfortunately, I'm gonna need you to turn that frown upside down, because I have something that could be a positive. I don't know if you'll personally care. Actually, this should be in your wheelhouse. Did y'all see the Xbox Bowl at all? As
No.
fans of the Pop-Tarts Bowl?
No,
No.
I didn't get a chance to
Okay,
see that.
hold on. I don't even want to tell you. I want to
saw
see
the
if I can.
MVP trophy though. That
So
was
you
pretty
did
cool.
see that? That's what I'm asking. Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't mean if
I
you
haven't
watched
seen
the
anything.
game. I meant if you
Yeah.
saw the things around it.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I haven't seen
yeah,
anything, me
yeah.
personally.
It was-
Okay, so we all, Xbox. We know
I
what
gotta look
Xbox
it up.
is. So the Xbox Bowl. Please do look at the MVP trophy. Oh, look at all the trophies. So, essentially, one of, if not the biggest game of all times, for Xbox is Halo.
Right.
And so basically, they
Master
Chief came out in like the car from Halo. He rode out on the field and he gave them the trophy for the Xbox Bowl. And
Yeah.
then the MVP trophy, if you've ever had an Xbox or played it, when you unlock an achievement, you get that green bar that says achievement unlocked, whatever you did. And it was like a big green bar trophy that said achievement unlocked, winning the MVP of the Xbox Bowl or something like that. Like it was
That
it
is
was really cool.
iconic.
Yeah,
And I
like
just
that's actually
figured,
That is
really
so
cool.
freaking cool.
yeah,
That's
like I
like
figured winning
Mhm.
offensive MVP of Xbox Bowl. Like I figured y'all would
that's
appreciate that
iconic.
as lovers of the Pop Tarts Bowl. Cause like
These are the things we like to see.
and I think the Xbox Bowl is new-ish. Like I don't remember.
Yes.
I think this
I've
may
never
be the
heard of
first.
it.
This may be the
Damn.
first year of
This
it.
has to be
Yeah.
the first year.
I think I would remember Xbox Bowl. I think
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
remember that.
Like
we
there's
used
some ridiculous bowls out there. We would have talked about the Xbox Bowl.
for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that was Arkansas State, Missouri State. I wonder.
That's why I
So
wasn't watching it.
bowl games, and that's I didn't even mean if you watched it because I didn't watch it. I was talking about those things, but I wonder if they did anything cool. I don't know if bowl games do anything cool. Like when we were in college, they used to do like more things. Like the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl, everyone
Oh,
got
yeah.
a PlayStation. So
Yeah,
like
it
I
used to be-
wonder
there
if
used
like
to be a lot
everyone
more
got
to
like
that.
an Xbox or if they did something.
Nah, they're
I
not
really
doing
just
that
don't
no-
think they're doing these anymore, which is lame. But like I remember the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl. Like everybody
Yeah,
used
they
to
also
get a
gave away
PlayStation. Like they
PlayStations at
used
the
to
Hawaii
like.
Bowl too.
Did they?
Yeah, because when
Oh,
SMU went to the
that's
Hawaii Bowl,
'cause-
they got
Well, that's
PlayStation.
because they can't give them a piece of Hawaii, so just bought them something cool. But like a lot of the namesake bowls, like that was okay.
It's just the way you deliver things, man. It's just the way they can't give them a piece of Hawaii, bro. Sorry, keep going.
So the Xbox Bowl
I'm
was
sorry.
cool.
Keep going.
And
Oh
in
my
the
goodness.
era of them not doing cool things, and also just like bowl games being stupid. Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. What are you gonna give them? You can't give them nothing unless you're gonna give them a
Mortgage.
house. You're not going
A
to.
mortgage,
So it's just
obviously.
like famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Idaho potatoes are probably the best ones, but like, what are you doing? Bush's Boca Raton Bowl of Beans. I'm
I
surprised
want
they
beans.
haven't.
I would like a
I'm
can of beans.
surprised they
Actually.
I'll
haven't.
take some beans.
Yeah,
I would take a can
the
of beans,
Bush's.
especially
Listen,
the grilling beans.
as a
Yeah, I'd take
as
a
a black person, I will take a year's supply of Bush's.
We all were like,
I'm
you would
glad we
take
was
the
all
beans.
like. I'm surprised that they haven't tried to
Chili
dump.
about to go crazy.
Dump
Dog.
beans on people like they do with the
Dog.
mayo.
Yes,
That would
I'm
be
surprised
lit.
they haven't tried to
Oh,
like
that's
dump beans on
nasty.
people. That is nasty as hell. But is it
It's
worse than
well, if
mayo?
we're dumping mayo, that's disgusting too.
Is it worse than mayo?
Beans and mayo, I think, are right. They're right
Yeah,
there
they're close.
with each other.
They're close. They're
Because
I'ma go
close.
mayo
like
for
this.
me is like a smell thing, whereas the beans I feel like would be like a texture thing.
I
Like
think I'm gonna be upset regardless.
he's like, either way, I'm angry because you could
I'm
just
mad
get
as
Gatorade.
hell.
Yeah, I mean the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl could you know
That's new.
give out
That's new.
it's in his second or third year. Snoop Dogg could give out some things if he wanted to. I'm sure that they would appreciate it.
I don't
They
think
don't-
that
they
he
don't
can
test
give
for that
athletes
anymore.
what he would want to
They
give
don't
away.
test for that. They don't test for that anymore. He could.
It's a bowl game. He could give them it's just
Bowl.
a keepsake. He could give them a Snoop Dogg bowl, and then
Could
if
be,
they
you know,
so
if
happen
we get
to
real
do
cheap,
something
make
with
it a lighter.
you know,
Make it a lighter. You know,
but
if
don't
we
be
get real
that cheap.
cheap.
But like you know,
Everybody-
and if they so happen to use their souvenir for other things, that's not his fault. That's not his fault.
But
Oh,
they are no longer testing for marijuana, so
Yeah.
he could.
Radiance Technologies, like what are you gonna give?
Who is that?
So
Where?
I'm glad that
Some
I'm
Rams
glad that Xbox like did the thing, and it's probably because of Pop Tarts, like seeing that, and like Xbox
Pop-Tarts
is one of
yeah.
the ones that can still sort of do that. Tony the Tiger Bowl, I would
Why
take
are there
some
not
cereal.
Frosted Flakes
I will
everywhere?
take.
You know,
I will
like, what are we
take a
talking
year
about?
supply of Frosted Flakes.
Like,
I
come
want
on.
Frosted Flakes
Extra
everywhere.
Like,
frosted.
Extra
Yeah.
frosted, and then you know they have the different flavors. Like, give me just a nice little suite of the Frosted Flakes. Like, hello,
Ohio State is in the Goodyear Cotton Bowl. They all need winter tires. Stop playing.
they
Everybody. Hold on. You laughing? I'm so dead ass. I have
Give me
I
four
have-
in the spare. Give
Listen,
me 4 in
dog.
the
Stop
spare.
playing.
She said they all need
Like
winter
they do, bruh. They first of all, every football player
That- or
everywhere
give me-
is getting
give me
a
an-
car now. That's the French NIL deal that they get, and it's Ohio.
Yeah.
Half of them from the South. They don't know how to drive in the snow. They all need tires. Tires and an oil change. Tires and an oil, boy.
I
You
mean, it's
know,
better
you
than
get me
cotton, so
tires and an
yes,
oil
you can
change.
do
And I was about to
both.
say, if you gonna go the cotton route, give them all coats.
Uh,
Give
there we
them all
go.
Hanes. Like, what?
No, we don't want that. No,
Jesus.
they can do that themselves. No,
Oh my gosh, y'all remember those cotton commercials
foreigners.
where it was like celebrities and they were like singing and it was like so like serious and it was just a cotton commercial? Do y'all know what I'm talking about?
I
There was like
think
a Jennifer
so.
Hudson one. There
No,
was like a Common one. There was like
no.
y'all. It was okay. It's like 2010s, but it's like it's cotton
He said
commercials.
no.
It's about the cotton brand, obviously, and they're like really singing, and I'm like, this is apparel. Anyway,
Mm,
sorry. Never
Man,
mind. Maybe it's too niche. Maybe I watch too much TV. Anyway, sorry. Um, what were you saying?
who knows?
Oh,
So
the
yeah,
Pop-Tarts bowl, they put sprinkles on the helmet. Everybody's very thrilled about the sprinkles on the helmet.
did
One
they?
of the things that I've been loving about the internet is that every time the Pop-Tarts bowl like does anything, there's somebody somewhere talking about how stupid Notre Dame is for not participating. And I just love it.
yeah. I think a lot of them, the Xbox, you should do different type of designs on their helmets.
Yeah.
PlayStation,
Yeah,
you
I
do the
agree.
different stuff.
The
You
Rose Bowl
like,
is the best one, and the best thing about the Rose Bowl is
oh, I
like
don't want a rose.
They should
75%,
all get roses.
75% of the Big Ten is red. So the Rose Bowl is red. So a lot of them will do like they'll put like a rose in their red uniform. Ohio State has the red stripe, so they'll put like roses in the red stripe that goes down their helmet. Indiana for the Rose Bowl because they're going to be in the Rose Bowl for the playoff game. I think they put like roses through their the 3-eye thing, whatever the hell their logo is. I think they like put a rose through it or something like that. So I mean, it works. I mean, it's great in general, but it definitely works with the red team because obviously roses are red. So like they
Violets as
put
well.
in roses and like various different things. So in my opinion, like I think that one's the best one as far as like doing. But yeah, like incorporate Xbox. Like it would have been dope if they had like Halo and like other like themed stuff on the helmets. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
I love a theme. I feel like we need more joy in the world and love and happiness. And those are the types of things that bring joy and love and happiness. Like give them cutesy little gear for them to wear like pregame, like stuff like
Or
sweatshirts for all the coaches on the sidelines, like stuff like that. Like lean
yeah,
into
or
it. Like
remember when I don't know if you know about this, Jordan, or you too, DJ, but the PlayStation and Paul George had a and Nike had a shoe collab. There was it was a PlayStation, one of his shoes, but it was a PlayStation. They could do that with the cleats or something.
yeah. I
yeah,
mean,
like
that'd be hard. Like,
yeah, just cool stuff. Like I think they spend so much money on these balls anyways. You may as
mhm.
well like fully like
And
lean
they
into
they
it.
happen once a year, bro.
Once a year. You only
You
get
have
yeah.
a year to that's why like the Pop
And it's
Tarts
great
Bowl
money to
can
make
do
because people are gonna
yeah.
buy that stuff.
Like the Pop Tarts
Yeah, the
Bowl
branding,
created
you
a
can't buy
whole
that level of
big
exposure.
ass toaster and like came up with all this like choreo and all these things because they have a year to do it. They're not doing anything
They
else.
have budget.
So like you could think of some like cool things
I was
to
gonna
do.
say
Yeah.
Kellogg's got
Like to
it.
me, the
Right.
Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl not having cow printed like sidelines really sends me to the moon. Like I don't understand why. And then like the school name should be in the
I
same
can't believe
handwriting that the cows have.
they should be eating chicken sandwiches at the
They
end
should
of the
get chicken
game.
sandwiches.
Well, first
Like,
of all, most I've had so much Chick-fil-A in my life, and it was just like working for Kent State's football team. They eat in Chick-fil-A. It's like the
no, I
easiest
know they're
thing
eating
to order,
Chick-fil-A,
but like,
but to me, like the cows need to be out there. The
yeah,
sideline needs to have the cow print. The helmets need to have like, I don't know, it would be cool like if there was some sort of like cow print or something that they could put on the helmets. Like I feel like they're just not leaning into the Chick-fil-A of it all. And Chick-fil-A has really, really great branding. So you would think that they would infuse it into their bowl, but it's just like the name. And that's odd to me.
yeah,
But anyway.
yeah. Speaking of branding, I just I sometimes I have weird thoughts sometimes. And I always just
Okay.
think like who is the person who like came up with like a concept? Like who's the person that came up with eat more chicken? And like came up with
Oh,
like the
yeah.
branding of like cuz I don't remember if it was that was always their branding. Like
No, it
but
wasn't.
like whoever came up with that and like the branding of like a cow like selling chicken sandwich, I hope they're rich.
Brilliant.
Like
It's
that's
brilliant.
like who came up with Flow, right? Like for progressive, who came up with
Oh, Progressive got a
the
few of them.
like who came up with
Eat more chicken.
oh that's also progressive. The guy who like destroys stuff, right? That's progressive too,
No,
right?
that's nationwide. That's nationwide.
Nation is it?
Mayhem. Yeah.
Mayhem.
But the thing about it is the fact that
Yeah,
we
that's
can even like
nationwide.
recall it,
Okay.
like
Yeah, like
Or the
like
Jake from State Farm. Like,
yes, like although I feel
Progressive
bad
has
for
the don't turn into your parents.
but now they have
Those
and
might be
that's
the
the
best
newest
ones.
one. That's genius.
I liked
Yeah.
Flow better. Not gonna lie, I liked Flow better.
I
I don't
like
like the
that
not
like
turning into your parents thing.
I like the not turning to your parents thing, but I also like
Those
that
commercials had me
progressive
in
has
tears.
like a lot of them because they do so
Yeah,
many
a lot of
commercials.
versions. Yeah,
I'm glad we don't just have to watch Flow. Like I'm glad they like throw some
yeah.
other things in there.
State Farm to me
But
did not
yeah,
have enough versions of commercials. Like I feel like I've seen the Caitlin Clark from the logo commercial 875 million times, and then like
yeah.
last year it was.
Really, I've only seen that one time.
I see that commercial, but
That
I
is
watch a
so
lot of
weird.
basketball, and they play it
Yeah,
during basketball a lot, like women's basketball a lot. It was
That
like
makes sense
every
because the
commercial
Caitlin
break.
Clark of it all.
Yeah,
yeah,
like it
okay,
was
yeah.
aggressive. And then there was a what car company was it? I can't think of a CarMax. There was a CarMax commercial with Sabrina Ionescu's
Yeah, I
Sue
know what you're
Bird and
talking
Asia
about.
Wilson. Oh my gosh, I was so
There's
tired of
three.
that
I think
commercial.
there's three of those type of
There's
commercials.
like 3 versions of it because Asia
Yeah,
won MVP again, and so then I was so tired of that.
Yeah, but no,
I was anyway.
I
But
just always
yes, good
think about
branding.
that
Eat More
sometimes.
Chicken came
Like
out in 1995,
okay,
by the way. First
so I
appeared on the
mean
Billboard in Atlanta, Georgia.
well, that's where Chick-fil-A is from, you know. Yeah, I just always think about that occasionally. Like when I see something that like really sticks out, I'm like, I hope they compensated the person
They
who came
don't. They
up with
usually
that
don't
well.
though. That's the
I know they
gag.
don't. I know.
Because you know it was like an intern basically at Spotify who came up with the concept of
The
Spotify Wrapped, and like
now
she
they're
will
running
never
with it.
be
Mm-mm.
credited or paid for that. And now pretty much every social media app everywhere,
It's doing
even
something
freaking
like that.
DoorDash
Yeah,
is giving you your Wrapped for the
DoorDash
year.
doing a rap is foul.
Somebody
don't
said
tell me
Uber
how
Eats did
fat
it.
I've been this year.
So,
How
somebody
dare
said Uber
you?
Eats did it, and they were like,
You
"What
spent
the fuck?"
much-
you
you
spent
know how much money-
$350 on McDonald's. Your
I
number
know.
your number one restaurant was Popeyes. You
Like,
ate
how
there
dare you?
32 times.
32 times.
That you're in the top 1%
Of
on
Popeyes
Burger King
eaters.
eaters. Like, bruh, I will shoot myself right now.
No,
No,
it's crazy. I
I'll
was like,
crash
now
out.
if my bill collector start giving me wraps, that's when we're gonna have a problem. Because Spectrum better not wrap nothing. Like, don't piss me off. But no, like it's stuff like that.
You
Like the
paid your
lady,
bill on time. 11 out of 12
like,
months. You're in the top 10% of bill
no, I don't want
payers.
to. But you know, like the Nike swoosh was drawn by a woman. I can't remember her name, but like they paid her like $10 for it. Like, and then like there was no like intellectual property agreement or anything like that for her to like continue to be paid for it. It's the same thing with the lady who's Siri's voice. They only paid her one time, and it's like, hello, she's
Siri's
Siri.
voice.
Sure.
Oh, Siri's voice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
It's speaking of brands. Do we want to start with the worst? Do we
Lord,
want to go worst to
Lord.
least or best to worst?
Let's oh no. Uh let's talk about the
The-
G5 so we can get that out the way.
the-
Let's talk about the G5 so we can get that out the way.
yeah.
None of the games were competitive. Shocking.
No. Oh my gosh.
I
Not
think
shocked.
I hate the conversation that people are having about the G5 not being in the playoffs because they're the reason they're in the playoffs. Like you're complaining about the playoffs, that system that you created. I'm not saying it would have been easy, but like you didn't have the balls to say the G5 couldn't get in. You didn't have the balls to say they need to be ranked in the top whatever to get in. You said their champion gets in no matter what. And then you did the top 5 champs thing without the thought of like what happens if one of the champs isn't a good team. So like who cares if they deserve to be in there? You designed the
They're
system
there.
and you designed it in a way that in back-to-back years you get 2 G5 teams. Well, no,
There's
sorry.
one.
There was
There
only
was
one
one
last year,
Yeah.
but that
Yeah.
G5 team got a bye. And then this year you
Yeah.
got 2 G5 teams in. Whether the game was competitive or not, I'm not going to complain about a system that y'all created, that y'all saw this way, and they wouldn't have got in if they handled business. If Miami handled business and won the ACC, if Georgia Tech handled business and won the ACC, sorry DJ, if SMU handled business and won the
And
ACC,
beat Cal.
we wouldn't
Yeah,
have
no,
to
yeah.
like we wouldn't be worried about this. So it's like this is not the play. Like it is sort of the playoffs' fault that they got in, but it's also not really the playoffs' fault that they got in because y'all didn't handle business. Y'all
Business,
have
yeah.
these supposed good teams in the ACC who didn't win.
They
So
didn't
it's
win. You're
just
supposed to
like
win. Hello, that's the
it's
prerequisite.
it's just like the whole conversation, like it's not their fault. And again, as we talk about all the time, like my like whole thing with the playoff and bowl games is everything is this is an experience for the players to say that they got to do this,
Yeah.
to got to travel, the extra practices, the stories they're going to tell their wife and their kids and their grandkids and all these other kind of things. So I
The
don't give a fuck
fans,
that Tulane got
the
beat by
fans,
31. Like I like to me, like that doesn't matter. I tell you, I dropped everything. I dropped everything, and me and my best friend went to Detroit to watch Kent State go to the bowl game, their first bowl game. Sorry, their first MAC championship. I don't know what the
Oh
score
yeah,
was. I don't know what the score
yeah.
was. We got fucking demolished. And all I can remember is that we dropped
that you were
everything. We got
there.
tickets. We had a good time. Like the drive up there and back. Like the game wasn't fun, but like it was the experience. And so like kudos to Tulane and kudos to
Yeah.
James Madison for having the season that put them in this position. Kudos to them for going and doing the best that they could. And that's how I feel about it. Like it's
I
so
agree.
frustrating to get on Twitter and see people complain and do the I told you so. Like it's like fucking rocket science that these teams weren't going to be competitive. Oregon's one of the best teams in the country. Like
Yeah.
yeah, it wasn't going to be competitive. Like Ole Miss already played
Miss is
Tulane. We saw what that
great.
game
Yeah.
was. So it's just like my takeaway is like, okay, the game sucked, but they sucked last year.
But also,
They all were
Miami and
blowouts
A&M
last
sucked.
year.
The games were sucking last year too when there was only one G5 team in. The game still sucked.
Yeah, Tennessee got smacked up by Ohio State. It's just
Oh
like,
my God,
Yeah.
smacked up. Like what?
and
There was a
the
few blowouts last year.
and the thing that I want people to remember, there is not a single playoff that exists anywhere that is only the best teams. The
I
NBA
agree with that.
created the play-in tournament, so
Yeah.
basically teams with losing records have a chance to
Could
get
get
into the
in.
playoffs.
Yeah.
The
Mhm.
NFL expanded their playoffs, so
Yeah.
now occasionally you have teams who are basically at or under 500 who get in. Baseball, yeah, no, like baseball, like the other ones, if you win your division, you're in. So like sometimes a division winner has 100 wins, and the next in another division they have fucking 80 and they get blown out. Like
The first
soccer
round
in
of
all the
playoffs is
countries, it's just
always
like
yeah.
it's like I don't know why we have to pretend like fucking college basketball lets in everybody.
Yeah.
Literally,
letting
they're like,
everybody.
Kansas isn't in it. I don't care. They're under 500. We're letting Kansas in. Like,
And because
come on.
every year we get one or two great upsets, we ignore the 17 other blowouts in the first round. There's how many
yes.
games in the first round? Like serious question. Does anyone remember?
60 something.
It's
Are you
like
talking about
60.
Are you talking about
Yeah,
March Madness?
like the
It's
first round games. It's like
Oh,
30 something.
30 something, 40 something. Well, how many
Whatever.
matchups is it? Whatever. It's a lot of games.
It's 64 team tournament, right? 1 through 16 times 4 times. It's 64 team tournament. So everyone plays. So it's 32 games, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Math. Yeah.
32 games, right?
They're not all going to be entertaining.
We have like 2 upsets, and then we have fucking 10 blowouts because you let in 64 fucking teams. So it's just so annoying to me when we do this thing. And I understand college football used to be the sport of like no one got in and it was the BCS and there was only 2 teams and like all this other kind of stuff, the computers and all that shit. But it's just like all college football did was make their playoffs like everyone else. And it is still more
Yes.
restrictive than everyone else because there's 130 goddamn teams and only 12 gets in. So
and then we're leaving it up to the minds of human beings that are actually stupid.
Yeah.
But
And
don't
so
get me into that.
it's just like I don't care, dog. Like Tulane, great
I
season.
agree.
Happy for the coach, happy for the players. The coach got a job off of that. Some of those players are going to go to transfer portal. Some of them are going to go to the NFL. Great season for them. They'll remember it forever. James Madison, your coach is fucking the #1 seed at Indiana, and 2 years later you made it to the playoffs. Now that coach is leaving, but after everyone said that you were dead because your coach went and turned around Indiana, 2 years later you're in the playoffs. Like,
yep.
I can't be mad at that. I don't think these people like the sport. Maybe
don't,
I'm
no.
crazy. I just don't think these people like this. Like, blowouts
No, they have
happen.
conference.
what they
They
wanna
have
see.
conference alignment and like not
They
alignment.
just want
Like
to see this.
they just have
the teams
conference
they wanna
preference,
see,
and they
that's
feel
all.
like only certain conferences deserve to be in. When it's like that just goes to show that you're actually not watching G5 football. Because if you think that that G5 football isn't competitive and that these teams don't have the ability to be competitive, then you're just not watching. And at the end of the day, when you are the 12 seed and the 11 seed, you have a tough road. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna have to play some tough teams. Like it just is what it is. Like we knew that Oregon was gonna win. It's unfortunate. Like, but James Madison still got to be there, and their fans were deep. That place was
Yes.
packed. Like
It was.
that matters to those people. Like I was freezing my ass off in state college, but I went to one of the best sports environments in the history of college football. Like I got to be there because SMU had that opportunity.
Do
And
you
then
remember
again,
the
they're not a
score?
G5 school, but absolutely not. I don't
But
know.
you remember the fucking experience and
But I
everything
remember
else.
being there. We did get smacked up because these niggas didn't have no damn coats on. But regardless, bro, I was like, where are your sleeves? Where are your hand warmers? Where are your jackets? What is
Like,
going
stop
on?
stop
This
trying
just
to
want to be
see.
tough shit. Like, please,
This
it's
is
cold.
But people in the
It's
South,
cold.
like because of TikTok and people's stupidities, I'm learning that people in the South can't fathom how cold it actually gets up north.
No, they
Like,
fathomed it. They just were
I
being dumb.
know, I genuinely don't think they fathom it. Like, I really think that they can handle it. Like, that is not that bad. Because if you've
Yeah.
never experienced like 20-degree weather, he's like, I don't know. It's like, he's just like, whatever. I'm a big, tough football player. I hop in ice baths after practice. But my brother in Christ.
It's fucking
Yeah.
cold up
You
here. We
It's
are
don't
in the
different.
mountains.
like stop
We are
playing.
in the
You
mountains.
don't understand. Like,
Like please, but yeah. So I hate the whole conversation because it also just is kind of elitist too. Like it almost like little brothers to G5 schools in a way that it's like, what the fuck? First of all the talent that's in the Power Four is coming from the G5 a lot
well,
of the time.
some of it.
A lot of the time with transfers and things, right? A lot of G5 guys are transferring up and becoming successful in Power 4 schools, right? G5 coaches are going to coach at Power 4 schools. That is happening. So we can't sit here and say all of a sudden G5 teams don't deserve to be in the playoff, but there's talent there that is getting hired in programs that are going to the playoffs. Like that doesn't make sense. So
Also, if you don't want them to be in the playoffs, have the balls
And
to do what I wanted you to do and to create a G5 playoff. Have
yeah.
fucking we have the NIT, is that what it's called?
NIT for basketball.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
if you don't want them to be there, fucking create something for them, and then sell the TV rights to that, and then we get to watch
Yeah.
2 playoffs. Like, it's just like,
And that'll be a dogfight because
right,
it's
but
a completely different. Yeah.
and so like I just feel like fans are dumb and complain
Yes.
about things that they shouldn't care about because it doesn't matter to them. And I get it, like it's a TV product, et cetera, but it's just like these people made it this way. And these teams, Miami, SMU, Georgia Tech, whoever else, fucking Virginia,
Virginia?
y'all
Yeah.
didn't seal the
What?
deal.
Oh
So
my gosh,
like,
how did all of
I'm
us
gonna be
fuck up like
mad.
that?
I'm gonna be mad at JMU for doing what they were supposed to do when they're 4 separate teams. I'm including Clemson because they shouldn't have been that bad. I love that they were
Clemson
that
was
bad,
terrible.
but oh God,
Yeah,
save
yeah.
Clemson! All these first rounders they supposed. There are 5 teams that could have stopped this from happening, and nan one of them
Not net.
did what they were supposed to do. So
No.
I'm supposed to be mad. Talk to
Also,
them.
I just am tired of the it gets so disingenuous when we start
Yes,
talking
my
about
favorite
G5
word.
teams because now all of a sudden
What's
it's like,
my
oh, it was a
favorite
blowout. Oh,
word?
crying. Oh, it's a blowout. Oh, no, it's boring. And it's like, we watch these Power 4 teams blow each other out all the time. Like, what are you? I don't get it. Like, I don't understand. And then you want to tell me that Miami A&M game when they was missing field goal after fucking field goal was
The only thing good about that was both defenses. That was the only
and
good thing about
and,
that.
and and this is the perfect transition to this because I've
hard.
seen people try to do the football purist thing and be like, oh, if you don't like this game, you don't like football. If you don't like this game, you don't like defense. No. You know what game was low scoring? That was an amazing game. Ohio
The
State,
Ohio
Indiana.
State game. Like,
But that and there was some lack of execution in there. We did miss a short field goal, but it was one.
yeah.
But most of that was defenses making good plays, defenses getting their lick back, and just like they were legitimately fighting and jockeying. It's like a good UFC match where they're hitting the jabs and they're doing their thing. And like at the end of the day, everyone's bloody, but it wasn't dominant. This game was just full of it was the score was close because it was a bunch of mistakes. It was
Oh my gosh.
multiple missed kicks. It was sack fumbles. It was bad interceptions. Not even like defense made a good play. Like just thought it.
But this is
Like,
Power 4 teams. These are Power 4 teams. This is the SEC and the ACC.
and the
Yeah.
difference, and like, I love defense. Like, I've been a defensive guy my whole life, but the difference between that and other games that like people try to compare it to is the offenses. Not only did they not put up a fight, they didn't execute at
They
all.
didn't do anything.
Like those
Yeah.
defenses, to me, that wasn't as much. That wasn't so much the defenses shutting
just
the
so
offenses
good. Yeah.
down, and like that, like they're the best defense in the country, because they're not. Statistically, these defenses aren't that good. Ruben Bain, literally, because I listened to a lot of draft podcasts, people were talking about the fact that he almost fell out the first round because he had such a bad season. He's a pass rusher for Miami. He had such a bad season, and he had
Mhm.
3 sacks. And kudos to him, but he has like 5 sacks in 12 games. So he had 3 sacks because
In
Texas
one game.
A&M,
Yeah.
again, no shade to him. He did what he had to do, but he had 3 sacks because Texas A&M just didn't decide not to play offense. Because this guy that people were talking about going into the season potentially being the number 1 pick, the best defensive player in the country, and now they're talking about him potentially falling out of the first round. And so it's not that this great, like if Texas Tech comes out and plays a great defensive game, it's like these defensive players, this defense, they played well all year. When
All
Indiana's
season.
defense played well against Ohio State and Ohio State's defense played good against Indiana, it's like that's what we expect. That is not what we've really seen from these teams. And so it's just like, no, I'm sorry. That's not the same thing. And if you think I'm tripping, go watch Ohio State, Indiana, and then watch them back to back, and tell me if you feel like that was the same type of game.
I will say, I think Miami's defense did play pretty well. In
Yeah,
that game.
and that's, I want to be like trying to have a nuanced conversation. I'm not saying that the defenses didn't do anything, but like it's not the same. Like this, like, oh,
Like, this is really the difference between knowing, like, ball for real. Like, obviously, low-scoring games doesn't always mean it wasn't competitive or it wasn't good. It just depends on the execution, and the execution in
Yeah.
Miami and A&M was not anywhere close to the execution between Indiana and Ohio. Like, doesn't mean that everybody sucked. It just is
no.
like, to me, to have this big old conversation about the blowouts and making it into it means the G5 schools shouldn't get in when the Power 4 schools aren't playing amazingly against one another either.
Yeah.
And
Get like, shut up. Like, you
if
just sound
Miami,
stupid, and you
if
sound like a hater.
Miami plays this game against Ohio State that they played against Texas A&M,
They're getting slaughtered.
we're going to have another blowout.
They're getting slaughtered.
Like straight up, straight down, we're going to have another blowout.
There's going
If-
to be one more.
Like it's gonna be that game. I mean, there's gonna be one more no matter what. But if Miami plays this game that they did against Texas A&M, it's gonna be 41-10 like Ole Miss Tulane. Like we do not have to
Yeah, it's gonna
pretend. But like again, because like I don't want to just spend the whole time like being disparaging of teams. Kudos to Miami, right? They won an ugly game. You want to win your clunker. They won a clunker in the playoff. I'm not surprised. I think we all picked them, but at
What
the same
happened? What is
time,
happening? Are you watching the Steelers game?
We just won. We just won luckily. Like we won so luckily just now. Offensive pass interference gives us the W because they scored
Hell
a
no.
touchdown, but 14 does offensive pass interference. Game over. Oh my God.
Dan Campbell is heated.
Oof, boy.
Oh, take me to hell.
I
I don't like
gotta,
stuff
I
like
gotta
that.
see what happens here.
I don't like stuff like that.
I mean,
Nope,
you can't
he's
push
right.
off.
He's right. He's
You
right.
can't push
Then
off.
he pushed off like crazy. That's
Oh
offensive.
my God.
Yeah.
Hey, let me see if
Oh,
it's
that's
he did
terrible.
both. You can't do that.
Oh,
let me
that's
see.
terrible.
Let me see if it's on. Let me see if it's on TikTok. Sorry, not TikTok.
Oh
Let me see
my
if it's
God, he
on
pushed
Twitter
the
yet.
shit out of Ramsey. You
And
can't
the
do
Bears
that.
have now clinched their playoff spot because of the Steelers win. Look at that. Caleb Williams, what a guy.
Mm.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we're all
Well,
distracted. So
everybody's seeing it, but me. I'm sorry. I
I'm
just
just
want
gonna
to see what's
keep
going
yapping
on.
while Jordan is looking down. Bama, Oklahoma. I did get eyes on that game, but as y'all
He
know,
didn't
I
even
was rooting
try.
for both of them to lose.
He pushed
so
off.
He did not try. No, I was rooting for both Bama and Oklahoma to lose. So
Yeah.
and then they're both the same color. So then my ass thought that Bama actually lost, and I felt
had me in
happiness for
tears
just a
when I
few
saw
moments.
that.
I was so
I was like-
confused when you
I
sent
felt
that
happiness
too.
for just a few moments.
Cause like, what is
Cause
she talking about?
'cause I was at a
We
bar, right?
won.
I was at a bar, right? And I was like looking kind of back and forth. So I looked at the screen and I saw maroon and I saw winner and I just assumed that it was OU. And so then I like texted y'all, and then I looked up again and it said Bama wins, da 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 da, and I was like,
Oops.
And actually, that was probably the best game of the weekend.
yeah, it
At
was.
least out of
Yeah.
these games,
For
it was the
sure.
best game of the weekend.
I don't hate Alabama as much as I should, and it's largely just because like it's hard to like entirely hate greatness. Like Nick Saban, just a great coach.
Yeah, of
Unless it comes out later that he was cheating, right? Like he wasn't cheating, he was just grind. Like, you know, so it's like, so for me, and it's a new coach, so it's like whatever. I hate Oklahoma, and I do not like their coach. So this was a lose-lose for me because, like, I really don't want either of these teams to be successful.
Same.
But Oklahoma losing in the way that they did, F's kiss. Because for them to go up 17 and to look like they are like not even look like to be dominating that
They were
game
dominating. They were
and
dominating.
in charge.
every area, and then to allow 17 points
Fell apart.
and it's all their fault. Sorry,
Uh-huh.
10 of the 17 was their fault. The first 7, if you weren't paying attention, it was 17-0. Alabama goes on a drive. It was actually a decent drive. They scored.
It was a really
Like
good,
that was real points. And it's like, okay, they're gonna go down at half 17-7. Maybe they feel a little bit of momentum, whatever. But then
they get a stop. I think
they get a
field
stop.
goal.
They go to punt at like midfield, and the punter fumbles the snap, gets the punt blocked. So they get the ball in Oklahoma territory. That is a unforced error. Alabama makes the field goal, it's 10. And then these are all back-to-back drives. In the very next drive, the quarterback fucking sees ghosts. And I don't do this often with football. I really don't, because I hate when people do this. I would have scored on that pick six.
Oh,
That
no.
is how bad the throw was.
Oh yeah, it was wide open.
As
soon as he picked it up, there was no one. No, no one was there.
Like,
as soon as he caught it, touchdown. It was literally nothing but greenfield.
Like now,
nothing.
maybe I would have got like pushed in the back and tumbled into the end zone. Like someone would have tried to catch me, but like I'm scoring. Like it was and it's just like, how did you throw that? So they give up 10 points on just purely unforced errors, just purely things that they did. They let Alabama back into the game, and then Alabama, they ended up scoring 17 points in the second half.
It felt like every time I looked up, Alabama was scoring.
Yeah, they ended up scoring 17 points in the second half because they had the momentum, and then they were back in the game.
They scored 17, and then OU went on a little run there, scored 10, and then one more touchdown by Alabama.
No,
and
Alabama scored 27 unanswered.
I know Oklahoma scored at some point.
Right, but that's what it is. Like, so Oklahoma was up 17, and then Alabama scored 24 unanswered, 17 in the first half, 10 in the second half.
And
then
27,
and then Oklahoma scored, and Alabama put on their final touchdown.
Their final touchdown, yeah. It was a good game. Alabama was able to do something we ain't seen since week 3, which is run the ball. Run the ball. The defense as well, yeah, they got to the quarterback, I think, 8 times.
Oh, my God, my bad. Run the ball, yes.
But
there's a lot of things lacking for Bama for me.
They ran the ball really well in that game. Some crazy plays by freshman wide receivers to even keep them in the game. And then, like I said, they were able to, after scoring the 17 to tie the game, they got up to the quarterback like 8 times in the second half. 7 or 8 times. They was just able to get back there. So it was.
Well, I mean, Mateer is he's not that good.
Once he was rattled.
His screws were loose. Like, he was not okay. I hate that for him.
But there was times, said Hut, hey, right there. It was nothing he could do.
Yeah.
And then they were sending blitzes too. So it was they got aggressive. Alabama did something that I haven't seen Alabama do since Nick Saban, which would be aggressive on offense and defense. They were aggressive on both sides at the same time, which got them to win.
I hate both teams, and that is my conclusion. I cannot wait for Indiana to go ahead and end my Bama nightmare. How do we feel about 50 Cent performing at the game?
Listen.
Didn't see that. Didn't even see that. Didn't even see that.
50 Cent is my problematic
He did it between the third and the fourth because that's like OU's like hype song that they've been listening to. Yeah.
I'm not mad at that choice.
Yeah.
About Oklahoma.
50 Cent is my problematic
choice.
fave. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I can't quit.
Not even my problematic. Do I have a problematic fave?
You probably do.
Oh, Dwayne The Rock Johnson is my problematic fave.
Is he problematic? I'm not
A
saying
lot of
he's
people
not,
think a
but
lot of people
like
think he's problematic because they feel like he doesn't acknowledge his, like, race enough.
that's
Um,
not the same type of problematic, but we'll give
but
it to you,
that's why I'm
I
like,
guess.
well,
Like
because I don't like actual problematic
Look
people.
at, I was gonna say like a real problematic fave would be like Vince McMahon. Like that's the
ooh,
problem.
that's too far. That's too
Okay.
far.
All right.
Look
My
at
bad.
both of
Okay.
our
All right.
reactions.
There's
See, not
50
There's
Cent,
mine, but
levels.
there's 50
There's
Cent,
levels.
and then there's like, oh, that nigga, you're supporting a nigga that should be in jail. Like
Yeah,
50 Cent is
no.
like overly petty. He's not like great in relationships. Like he like, you know what I mean? Like he made the Diddy documentary, and not because he actually
That's kind
cares
of
about
insane,
women,
man.
but because he wanted to shit on Diddy. Like he's problematic. He has
Why
some
can't two
things.
things be true
But
with
like
that?
Vince McMahon was like setting bitches up to be raped and like
Yeah.
murdering. I wouldn't be surprised if it came out he
I
killed
hear you.
somebody. I
I hear
don't
you.
know.
My
Like
fault.
yeah,
My
there's
fault.
levels. There's you know yeah.
I like light twinges of problematicness. I don't like actual problematicness. Like I have abandoned everybody who has done too much. Like I'm not a fan. I'm
Yeah.
not that big of a fan of you. I'm just not.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And I do too.
Like,
Like, but 50, like you can't say that 50 Cent is not problematic. 50 Cent literally like
but no, he is.
he
Yeah,
used to, but like he's in a level where like I think it's still like
it's
sort of acceptable.
digestible
Yeah, because
problematicness.
like
Yeah.
this nigga was like on
The
social media
reason
talking
why it's
shit about his own
digestible.
son.
The reason why it's digestible is because most of the people he's going after are also
Also
terrible
bad. Yeah.
people.
We also
Yeah.
don't like them. Yeah,
Yeah. That's why it's digestible.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I don't have the
Never
problematic fave.
Yeah,
Maybe
never
not.
wrong, just early. Like 50 Cent has been talking shit about Diddy for years.
For a while. I
Like,
mean, not a lot of people have positive things to say about Diddy, if we're being
oh,
honest.
there's a lot of people that have a lot of good things to say about Diddy.
Well, like,
like,
I feel like there was like this weird shit. We don't have time to talk about that.
yeah.
Anyways, now moving on. So for the Orange Bowl, we have Oregon and Texas Tech. For the Rose Bowl, we have what? What?
Nah, we have another episode before that.
So I can't tell the people the bowls still.
Well, I mean, we can talk. Well, you can say it. I just don't want to like preview them because we have another episode. We won't have shit to talk about next week.
No,
We'll just
I'm
be
not
here
previewing it. I'm
looking
just
at each
saying like
other.
these are the matchups now.
Oh, sorry.
I wasn't previewing it.
I would like to
never
say
mind.
though,
The
before
moment's
we go
gone.
forward,
Google it.
my bracket's the only correct one, or at least the most correct.
Excuse me,
will have
what?
to
No, I want to. Where's mine?
You picked
How?
Oklahoma. Y'all both did.
I definitely didn't.
Y'all both picked Oklahoma.
Because I can't pick Bama. I don't like them.
There's no way in hell I picked Oklahoma.
Yeah, you did. I think you did.
I think you did.
He said, "No way in hell I picked Oklahoma." Maybe you didn't. Actually, no, that doesn't
You
make
might
sense.
not have, but like I think you did.
Okay, we need to pull up the brackets because anyway, I know I chose Oregon, Oklahoma, Tulane,
That doesn't sound
and
like me.
I think I chose A&M too.
Yeah, you
think.
chose A&M. Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh well.
And I think Jordan also picked A&M. I don't think you picked
I
Miami.
didn't pick Miami. I know I didn't pick because we both were saying Miami is too susceptible to losing.
He might have definitely. He probably did pick Bama, but he picked A&M.
Yeah. So you are the only one that was right. I mean, that's fine. That's fine.
Just put it out there.
I was trying to believe in the G5, man. I was trying to believe in them. I was trying to give Tulane a chance. I didn't think they were going to get blown out like that. But I also thought Ole Miss would just be a lot more rattled with their situation.
I didn't think it would be a blowout. I thought Ole Miss would get the win. It would just the blowout was never crossed.
It was not. I was kind of floored. I was surprised even with James Madison because James Madison's defense is better than what they played at Oregon, but it just seemed like Oregon was just suffocating them. Like
Literally,
it was just
Oregon's defense is better, and then once Oregon was able, again, it's the same thing with Alabama. Once they were actually able to run the ball in the
offense.
game, it was over. It was over.
Ugh, I hate
It's
it.
the same thing. Yeah.
But yes,
I thought Ole Miss would probably win by like 10 points, and we call it a day.
and it was like I also like anticipated it being like just a lot uglier of a game. Like I just felt like it was going to be kind of ugly because Tulane is G5, but like no shade to Tulane, they're still good. They still play well. And then I anticipated Ole Miss being a little bit more just like disoriented. I don't know why, but like there's just a lot going on. Okay, there's just a lot.
No, that's fair. That's
like, and then I saw something where
funny.
Like
it could work in both favors, where it could be the fact that like we have so much going on, let's win this game in spite of that, or we have so much going on, it could be a mental thing.
It can almost like fuel you. Yeah,
it's a flip of a coin. You never know.
So, anyways,
Back.
welcome back, Jordan.
Thanks.
Oh my goodness.
Although now I have another issue.
Oh
What?
no.
I don't think our bracket's saved.
Oh, fabulous. Okay. Well, me and Dante came to the conclusion that you probably did pick Bama.
I was gonna say, there's no way in
Yeah.
hell I picked.
But I think you picked A&M.
But you picked A&M too. I don't think
No,
me or
I'm pretty
you
sure I
picked
picked
Miami.
Miami. I think we all picked Miami.
No,
I didn't pick Miami
I picked
DJ
Miami.
definitely didn't pick Miami.
because I was saying certified loserdom. Like it's that he's gonna lose again.
I think for me, because I feel like there's two schools you picked that were ended up being wrong. Either Bama, Oklahoma, either Miami and Texas A&M, or Ole Miss and Tulane. I think you
Me?
picked no for Jordan. I know
Oh,
you picked. I know you didn't pick Ole Miss because you thought they were going to have a lot going on. I
yeah.
can't remember if he had the exact same sentiment, and I was the only one that forgot that Ole Miss was going through that and picked Ole Miss.
No, I said
No, y'all both
I
picked Ole
said I
Miss.
wanted to
Y'all
pick
both picked. I was the
Tulane.
only one who picked Tulane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Y'all picked
Okay.
because I remember I was like, I actually have the balls to pick Tulane.
Why
No,
do I feel like you picked A&M
I think I
and
picked A&M
OU?
too. I think I picked
no,
A&M,
I
and I definitely did
definitely.
not pick OU.
There's one y'all
I did
agreed
pick
with.
OU.
There's definitely one y'all had
I
agreed
think
with,
we
and I
agreed
did
in
not
the, I
agree
think we
with.
agreed in the second round, not the first round.
Well, listen, y'all watched the show. Y'all will remember, and we're probably having this conversation for no damn reason. But anyway,
I can't
the
believe
point
these
is,
brackets didn't save. That pissed me off. That took me so long.
yes. Anyways, oh wait, let's just scroll through the text.
Well, he didn't put his in the text.
Dang it, Jordan.
Yeah, only we did.
You're so lame. Okay.
Hey,
I need a Patriots win tonight. Kick the Ravens out of the
Excuse me?
playoffs too.
Oh, gross. No, I'm not rooting for the Patriots. Thank you so much.
I'm not rooting for the Ravens.
I will be rooting for the Ravens. I'm so sorry. Me personally.
I'm not rooting for a team that sounds sassy when they say boo or any type of ooh.
Okay, so anyways, the Sugar Bowl is Ole Miss and Georgia, and the Cotton Bowl is Miami and Ohio State. We're not previewing those games right now because we have a week, right? A week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
A
think
week.
we
Because
have regular
this is New
old
Year's
bowl
6th,
games.
New Year 4,
Yeah, we
New
have
Year
Yeah, we
whatever.
have like
regular.
10 days or more.
Yeah, we just getting other types of bowl games. I
Yeah.
think we get the Pop-Tart
We-
bowl
Pop-Tart's
in
27th,
between
December
this.
27th, yeah.
That's what I thought.
Well, can we talk about NBA Christmas Day? Because that is going to be
I didn't see the
quite,
schedule.
quite a slate. Let me tell you. Hold on, give me one moment, guys. It was so impressive. I took a photo of it. Hold on, let me see.
NBA, while you're pulling it up, do we not want to say anything about the other bowl games? Because
Which one?
a lot of the big non-playoff bowls are happening this week.
Okay, then let's talk about it. It's not
Yeah.
on the thing, so.
Oh, I put the link.
I
You
just
just
was.
have to click. You have to
Oh,
click the link. Yeah.
okay. Sorry, because there are some pretty big bowls coming up, and I don't want to like act like that's not happening. Pop-Tart Bowl, obviously, like we said, is on December 27th. But to walk it back just a second, starting on the day that y'all are hearing this, that's when Potato Bowl is. I don't know if we care about Potato Bowl. Do we care?
Oh, actually, kind of. I think Utah's probably mad as hell. They not in the
Yes.
playoffs.
Utah
Washington.
State
No,
and
that's
Washington
Utah State,
State.
not Utah.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah,
Utah State.
Utah State.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
2 p.m. on a Monday. I'm at work. I ain't gonna see.
Right.
I might be able to catch some of it, but damn.
It looks like
Am I wrong?
Tuesday there's
Where
3
are all the
bowls
good
on.
bowl games
If
this
you're
year?
bored. Wednesday, Hawaii Bowl, Cal versus Hawaii. Yeah, I'm looking and I'm like,
Yeah,
where?
this link you have doesn't
So
have
Saturday,
good
December
ones.
27th is really where all the good bowls are. Military Bowl is that day. Pinstripe Bowl, Fenway Bowl, Pop Tart, Snoop Dogg, New Mexico, Gator Bowl, Texas. But like all the good bowls are on the 27th for the most part. And then we move forward to
Pack Slayer Gator Bowl.
Child Tax Slayer. Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. Some of these brands like
The hell is
Wasabi Fenway Bowl,
Finders?
like come on now, that makes no sense. But anyways, a lot of the bowls worth watching are going to be on December 27th, and they did a fairly good job.
Liberty
of spreading them out.
Mutual got a bowl.
They
Oh,
do. Liberty, 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 Liberty. Yes. So they have the Music City Bowl. That's Illinois versus Tennessee. Alamo Bowl is TCU versus USC. I feel like that's going to be a good one. Personally, TCU's bowl was very boring last year, but I feel like TCU USC might actually be entertaining.
Yeah, depending on what USC defense comes out, that
Yes,
should be interesting. If USC doesn't come out really that well, TCU probably might run through them.
might run right over them. Yeah. And then
Iowa Vanderbilt. Hold on.
yes. So then, so the 27th has some good bowls, and then Wednesday the 31st, New Year's Eve has some good bowls. Starting at noon with Iowa and Vanderbilt, that's going to be a good one. That's the ReliaQuest Bowl. Boring. I need some better sponsors. I'm bored.
Yeah.
Tony the Tiger,
Cheez-It
Duke and
Bowl,
Arizona State is right after that. Cheez-It Citrus Bowl, Texas and Michigan. That's going to be a good one. And then
that should
Las
be a
Vegas
good
Bowl with
one.
Nebraska and Utah. And then they
Now
wrap it
that'll
up
be
with that
good.
first playoff game with
Miami, Ohio State.
Miami, Ohio State. So any dates to really circle on your calendar, I would definitely say Saturday, December 27th is a date to circle on your calendar, and then New Year's Eve is a date to circle on your calendar as well. Jordan, do you have anything to add?
LSU Houston. Ooh, that's a good
Yeah, I
one.
like that one. I don't have anything to add, especially because every time I pull it up, my computer messes up because I think it's trying to pull
Yes.
too much data because of all the ads and things.
Yes. Yes. LSU Houston is the last bowl of the day on the 27th. It's the Kinders Texas Bowl. Oh, Kinders is involved.
What is Kinders?
The seasonings.
Oh, that's
Those
how you
seasonings are good
pronounce
as hell.
it.
This is not an ad, but if
Okay.
you have not tried a Kinder seasoning, they are good as hell. They have lots of different blends, not too salty. They also have like other stuff too. Like they have like cornbread mix and like pan sauces and barbecue sauces and all kinds. Their Korean barbecue
Oh,
sauce is fire. Like I haven't tried a Kinder's product that I didn't like. Now that's enough because they're not paying me to say all
Yeah.
that.
Well, I don't know if you all mentioned this, but I just want to highlight some bowls that I'm personally interested in. I know you already talked about the Pop-Tarts
Clemson
Bowl.
got into a bowl game.
Barely, yeah.
We haven't. Me and actually Dante didn't speak about the Pop-Tarts Bowl, but I think it's very clear.
Georgia Tech BYU.
We're
Yeah, we
watching
are.
the
Like
Pop-Tarts
Georgia
Bowl.
Tech BYU. I mean,
That's gonna be
that's a
fun.
great game.
Yeah.
North Texas San Diego State. I'm very
Oh.
interested in that game at the New Mexico Bowl.
Yeah.
And then Tennessee, Illinois.
Virginia,
Yeah.
Missouri is
Yeah.
actually a really good bowl game
Yeah,
too.
Virginia, Missouri, and then Tennessee, Illinois. I'm always
Damn.
interested in like, the Big Ten SEC bowls. Iowa,
Yeah.
Vanderbilt.
Yeah, we
is
just said
another
like
Yeah,
that
we
one.
just said
You
yeah,
need to be
that's gonna be a
seated for
good
that
one.
one.
Yeah. And then the one, Dante, that you were talking about being angry, Nebraska, Utah. But that one, I don't think that one's gonna be as good because like Dylan's not gonna be there because he's transferring. So like
It's gonna
Utah's
be
probably
hard
gonna
as
like
fuck
blow
on
them
the
out.
eyes.
Yeah. That is true. So
The
yeah.
same colors. Like, god damn.
Yeah. And then like we have more bowls obviously after that, but you would have seen our faces by then.
So
But yeah, I think
what's happening in the NBA?
yeah, so NBA Christmas Day. This is what I wanted to mention to Dante. This is the lineup for NBA Christmas Day. Well, first, to stay on the topic of football, the NFL is playing on Christmas Day as well. I don't know why they think they need to play on Christmas Day.
Last year it was better than the NBA games. It was better than the NBA lineup
That's
last year.
fair, but
And
when you hear
last
the
year had
slate,
Beyonce.
you're gonna disagree. When you hear the slate, you're gonna be like, oh, hold on. Because this year for NFL, it's Cowboys Commanders, which okay. And then we have oh my gosh, why did it just escape me?
Detroit
Lions
Vikings
and
I think it's Vikings.
Lions and Vikings, you're right. Lions and Vikings, and then we have to wrap it up ass off with the Broncos and the Chiefs. Now, not necessarily the Broncos being ass, but the Chiefs playing without Pat Mahomes. I mean, obviously they made the schedule with the assumption that most of these teams would have been in the playoffs by this point, but unfortunately,
Yeah. Or at
that's
least
not.
fighting for a playoff
Yeah,
spot.
they did their best to make an
I
entertaining
think
schedule,
only one team is definitely in, and I think the
and
Cowboys
that's the
still.
Vikings. I think
The
no,
no Broncos
the Broncos.
are
Sorry,
definitely
yes,
in, and I think the Vikings. Well, okay,
they're
Vikings,
on the.
Detroit, and Cowboys are on the cusp. I think still.
We're not on the cusp. We lost today. We got
Oh damn!
our chances because we needed the Eagles to lose out, and they already won their last game, so
One.
we were already
Okay.
out of it. But
Okay.
I will say I think the Vikings and the Lions is actually going to be a good game.
Especially
that's
what
the
just got
Christmas-
happened to them.
That's the Christmas Day slate. I do not recall who the performer is. I don't know why I cannot remember.
Is there one?
Who the performer is? Yes, there is a
Oh.
performance. Snoop
I think
Dogg.
they're
It's Snoop Dogg.
I think
it's
they're
Snoop
doing
Dogg
that
actually.
every time now.
So that's what Christmas Day is for the NFL. Now, for the NBA, Christmas Day starts at a crispy noon Eastern time with the Cavs and the Knicks. And then we move on to 2:30 p.m. where we get a rematch of the Spurs and the Thunder. If you did not see the Spurs and the Thunder fight it out last week. Okay. And then at 5 o'clock, we get probably the most boring game of the day, which will be the Mavericks versus the Warriors. However, the Mavericks have been playing very well lately, so it may not be as boring as what I was thinking, but
that has to be pure Cooper Flag BS because
Flag BS, of course. Yes,
because
absolutely.
I think they don't do the seasons like a year or two in
Well, Steph
advance. They
always
do
plays
it
on Christmas Day, though.
right. That I get, but to put the Dallas
I
Mavericks on
know.
Christmas
I
Day
know.
without Luca, like if Luca
I
was still on the
know.
team,
I
that would
know.
make sense.
But
So
I
this
think
has
they
to be a
make this.
push for Cooper Flag then, because
Well,
there's no
Cooper
reason to
Flag
put
had a
them on there.
42-point game last week, so
Did
also
he?
he
That's
did
not hard to do in the NBA anymore.
without threes. 42-point game with only 1 3 and like 5 free throws.
It's not
We're having a
Giannis is
different
doing
conversation.
that.
He's 19. That's a big deal. He's not even 19 yet. Anyways,
No, I get it. It's
and
just
then at 8 p.m. we get the Rockets and the Lakers, and then to round it out, we get. I personally love this matchup every single time because I feel like every time they play each other, they just hate each other more, and that is the Timberwolves and the Nuggets. That is our night game.
that's the night
I
game.
wish the Spurs and the Thunder were the night game, but I don't think they anticipated the Spurs and the Thunder being
Why?
that type of matchup.
I don't understand why.
So
Thunder are the former champs. Spurs have an alien.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't.
Isn't
Yeah.
Wemby?
I don't.
Oh, I also will say, I think there's a level of understanding that more people are probably going to be sitting in front of their television on Christmas Day at 2:30 than Christmas night at 10:30 p.m. And it's kind of the same thing with sticking the Mavericks at 5 because like more people are probably going to watch those first 2 games.
I ain't gonna hold you, and I get it because he's the Lucas on the team, so I guess that's why. But I don't know if I would have put Lakers are winning.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have had them on Christmas Day,
But
I
they
guess
have to
Luka's
put
on the
certain people
team.
on Christmas Day. KD, LeBron, and Steph are going to play on Christmas Day.
Yeah,
period.
no, I understand
You
the
know?
Rockets were gonna play. Rockets were a good team last year without KD, so I figured the
Exactly.
Rockets
Yeah, exactly.
would be on there.
I think the best
It's
matchup
the
of the day is the
Mavs.
Spurs and Thunder for sure. Like,
Oh yeah,
that's the best
oh
matchup
yeah,
of the
that's
day.
the best. That's the best game. That's the best
Yeah,
game of the
but the
night.
Knicks are also really great, and D. Mitch is a freaking.
Cavs are frauds, unfortunately. So.
They're very like weird. So to me, like it was, and mind you, they announced this about a month ago. So there was a lot less information that we had about all of these teams at that point. But that's the Christmas Day. That's the Christmas Day lineup. I'm not mad about it personally. I will watch probably most of those games.
I will nap during that Mavericks.
I'm screaming. I will probably be napping during the Broncos and Chiefs because I'm not watching that.
I'm not watching.
I have no desire to.
And then
Who even is the
unfortunately,
backup quarterback for Kansas? Who even is?
Nobody, because supposedly their backup quarterback just got injured. I think it was Gardner Minshew, and I think the thing that just happened with the Colts is what happened with them. They're thinking that Gardner Minshew tore his ACL.
Gardner Minshew is their backup. I didn't hear that, but damn.
Well, I saw it on Twitter. I don't know if it's official. I just saw it on Twitter.
Big Ben, you better start
Y'all
getting that
already. Wow, that's a mess.
Yeah,
that is a mess. We have a quarterback shortage, child. That is a mess. But
Holla Kaepernick, man, get your arm ready. They ain't gonna call him.
Wow.
Well, supposedly, Cam Newton is upset that nobody's calling his phone. Maybe he'll get the call.
Cam Newton needs to go take care of his 1,400 children.
While I do agree it's ridiculous, I understand where he's coming from. If they're going to be calling
Philip
like
Rivers.
Yeah. Where I'm still in my 30s. I
agree. I actually don't disagree with that. It's kind of the same thing that people were saying about Colin Kaepernick, but we don't even want to get too deep into that. But it's like, come on now. Like, Colin is still in his 30s as well. And he tried out 4 teams.
But also, Cam, I saw you in your last game. Ain't nobody calling
Cam does not need to play football anymore.
Ain't nobody calling you.
That is okay.
You didn't have that much accuracy when you were good.
Ooh, child. Anyways, any other Christmas Day things? I think that's it. I mean,
I think that's
for
those
sports.
only 2 sports. Unless the hockey games, and I don't know.
I don't watch the hockey.
I forget that.
Is the hockey on?
Yes, hockey starts right when NBA.
Yeah,
starts.
they basically have the same exact
sports on right now. I am overstimulated. Okay, I am overstimulated.
They literally start and end at the exact same time.
Yeah.
I am overstimulated because also obviously women's college basketball is heating up now. The matchups are starting to matter more. Olivia Miles had 3 triple doubles in a row. Like it's just.
Oh my God.
In a row.
Well,
in a row. And then her and Marta Suarez became the second duo in NCAA history to both have a triple-double in the same game. And then I think they both had 20-point triple-doubles. Like, TCU, Y'all need to be scared of
Who
TCU.
was they playing? 'Cause
Yeah. I don't remember who the triple double was against, but yeah, TCU is not to be played with. UConn is obviously blowing out every single I even got blown out by UConn. Like, they are running through everybody. LSU is running through everybody. Why? Because they're playing nobody.
Man, I can't wait to watch Sarah Strong play basketball again.
Oh yeah. And then of course Unrivaled is
March will
back.
be here
And
soon
Unrivaled will
enough.
be back on January 5th.
March will be here soon enough.
I'm screaming. I'm screaming. Unrivaled is back. They just did media day, and the photos look great. And Paige Beckers is throwing alley oops to Dominique Malonga. So if you want to see the girls dunk,
Did you
watch Unrivaled.
did y'all see that why can I not think of that girl's name? Cam Brink.
And BGB dunking in Unrivaled too.
Did y'all see that Cam Brink is getting a face mask and she's like, I'm not getting my nose broke again because I'm about to get married. So she's gonna be wearing a face mask the whole time. She's like,
I love it.
She's like, y'all not about to break my nose right before my wedding.
She said, I have a wedding. I will not be dealing with you hoes.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Her and her fiance are very, very sweet together.
Like, you
And people
bitches
have been
love
talking
throwing
about
elbows. Hell no.
no, because they do be throwing because they let a lot more stuff go. And Unrivaled, like I get her. I also would not be fucking with
She
these
said
people.
she said the mask is coming back. I have a wedding to
mask-
plan for. Like
She said, I will not. There's
I got somebody to look good for.
y'all are not messing up my wedding day. I just thought that was funny.
So, anyways, that's all I got.
Yeah.
I am excited for Christmas.
Yeah, I ain't got a last minute or nothing. So
yeah, that was my 2-minute warning. Was Unrivaled.
What was I gonna say? I feel like I almost had a 2-minute warning. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll do a joint last 2-minute report. What are we doing for the holidays?
Oh, me and my mom are having a Mexican Christmas, so we're making birria and tacos and doing all the Mexican like food because
y'all getting drunk?
we're Texican.
What did you just say?
We're Texican. Yeah. So y'all have never heard of being Texican?
No.
Yes, because I mean, let's be fucking for real. Texas is Mexico, and so a lot of our culture is very heavily inspired by Mexican culture, which is what makes it so stupid that we're so anti-immigrant in Texas when half of this state is Mexico. Okay,
niggas be being racist and then going to eat Tex-Mex.
Literally being like, get off our land. I want to order tacos. Like, what?
Get off our land and then go eat a breakfast burrito, which is not actually Mexican.
No, we are so in Texas specifically. We are so unserious with that because when I say there's a taco spot on every corner and white people be running through it, like it is so hilarious. White people celebrate Cinco de Mayo more seriously down here than Latina people.
That's because that's not a real holiday.
It's ridiculous.
For them.
I know it's not. I'm like, it's ridiculous. Y'all want to do whatever. Anyways, we are Texican, and so I just feel like as a person who is Texan, we just eat a lot more Mexican food and Tex-Mex food than like literally anybody else except for maybe people in California. So anyway, me and my mom are doing tacos and I'm going to see the fam. I bought all of my nieces and nephews books for Christmas because my nieces and nephews will not be illiterate like the rest of these people.
Talk your shit.
And so I bought all of my nieces and nephews books for Christmas because I feel like we need to get back to giving children books, physical books. And so I'm doing that. And yeah, I haven't gone shopping at all. I'm doing all of my Christmas shopping tomorrow.
Okay.
Good luck.
Fingers crossed.
I'm not trying to be in your pockets. Oh, wait, never mind. For some reason, I thought you got paid once a month like I did.
I do.
So how you still have money? It's the end
I
of
just
the
got
month.
paid.
Oh, you get paid
I
in
just
the
got
middle.
paid for, yeah. So this check I just got, I have to make last until the end of January.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you got.
I hate
oh
it.
no.
I hate that. I hate that they do that.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah.
So
It's terrible.
that happened to me at my last job, but I got paid twice a month. So I got paid on the 1st and the 15th. Sorry,
I used to have
technically the
yeah.
15th and the last of the month. So for Christmas, I would get paid on the 15th, and then I would get paid on like the 24th, and I'd have to make that 24th paycheck last into the 15th. But like, you got your January 1st paycheck now, and you don't get paid until February 1st.
Yeah, pretty much January 30th, whatever.
I almost just found religion. I almost said I was gonna
Yeah.
pray for you. You don't want me praying for you because them prayers don't go nowhere.
Demons are gonna
But
come my way if you start
come on,
praying for me.
come on. Like,
He's
you're
like,
not
wait
wrong,
a
but you ain't have to
minute.
do me like that.
Wait
Like,
a
relax. That
minute.
was too far. That was too far. That was, you know what I'm saying? Like what's understood don't have to be explained. You didn't have to say it out loud. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had that.
Sorry.
I had it. You went too
Sorry,
far.
I'm so sorry.
Like
I apologize.
it felt like you put a hard ER on the end of that one. Like, you
I-
know what I'm
whoa,
saying? Like, it was just like, but
Hard ER is nuts.
I
Okay.
almost found religion when you said that. I'm so sorry. Like,
It's not my favorite time of the year just for that reason. Hence why I'm getting my nieces and nephews books because I'm finna go to the place where they half price them. So
wait, are you going to half priced books or just a place where they're half priced?
no, I'm going to half price
Okay,
books.
I
So
wasn't
I
sure
actually
if you
live
had one of
next.
those like near
I
you.
actually live next to the biggest half price books in like the area.
Okay.
So yeah, we have like the half price books near me it runs damn near like a library. Like they have like community events and a coffee shop attached to it and all this other stuff. So they'll have everything I'm looking for.
Oh, love.
Because one of my nieces wants comics and they sell comics there too. So
Good to see it.
Nice.
but yeah, I just feel like I'm going to be the rich auntie bringing things for all the kids. That's what it's giving. You know, Denaja's 30. This is my first Christmas as a 30-year-old. I'm starting new traditions, bringing the rich auntie, bringing things for the children because I ain't got any.
Love that. Love that. We support the kids. Dante, what are you doing
We
for the
support the
holidays? You going back home?
I'll be going back home. I got the boys, my nephews, their gifts. One of them is a book, but it's it's a simple book. He's only like 7, 8, 9 months old.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah, small.
yeah. So yeah, I got their gifts. I got my mother's gift showed up today. I thought it was my food, but it was actually her gift. So
He's like, I thought it was my Burger King, but
listen, but I gotta wrap that up for her. One more thing I gotta get, and yeah, I'll just be up there for the whole weekend
Heard you.
or the whole time.
Got
Yeah.
you.
Enjoying myself.
come on, holidays. I am going to the Holiday Bowl, by the way. I will be on a flight on January 2nd
Okay.
to be there for one day and then coming back on the 3rd. So I am going to the Holiday Bowl. Woo!
I luckily got the second off.
Yeah, my job gave us
They gave it to us.
time.
Remote
First
days.
of all, I understand unfair to a lot of people, but I work in higher ed. The only perk that you really get in higher ed is the time off.
Is that you?
So I had we
on the
get time off, but
holidays.
because they didn't want to give us raises, they gave us extra time off. So I have the full 2 weeks off.
I mean, nice. But
Yeah, like my last day, my last
Money.
I
day of
want a
work. Yeah,
check for what?
my last day of work.
Money.
Give me
Until
dollars.
that's but like that's what they gave us. They didn't give us dollars. They gave us extra days off. So they gave us a full. They gave
Capitalism
us a
is
full
really
2
rotting
weeks
our
off,
brains.
which like is nice for me because I have a lot of trips next year. So like I don't have to use my time off. But it's not that nice
Yeah.
because I always take the full 2 weeks off. Like I always like save time to do it. So I just like get to save my days. But yeah, like my last day of work was Friday, and I don't go back till January 5th because they didn't want to give us our full
Oh.
raises.
Period.
That's
My last day in the office was Friday. I work remote tomorrow, and then I'm not back until the 2nd remote. And then we're back in the office on the 5th. However, I'm taking the entire 2nd week of January off for my own personal vacation because I don't really get the I don't really get I don't really get the vacation because we're planning for Holiday Bowl during the holiday
Yeah.
break. So I'm gonna actually take a vacation week and like get my life together. Like I'm gonna clean out my room, my closet, my house, like meal prep, get my shit together. Like I'm not playing. Like I'm coming into the year on some very serious,
I love that for you,
like,
but that sounds
you know,
awful. Like you
yeah.
taking time off work to do work. Like I get it. Like I
No,
get it. I
I'm
support it.
taking time off
Like
work
I,
to do things because I'm the type of person when I work, like, I don't do shit else.
yeah.
So, like, my room is always dirty. Like, is it because it gets so overstimulated dealing with racist white people all day. So, I just am trying to, like, have some more discipline and come into the year feeling more refreshed and then go deal with the
Fair.
racist white people.
No, it's
Fair.
like I wasn't judging. I
Yeah.
respect it. It just sucks to like, you taking your time off, but
I'm an adult.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're all doing that.
I'm right.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say
Well,
I'm
there's
right
going to
back
be
in the
about 3 or 4
office
days where I'm laying flat for the entire
tomorrow.
day.
Love that. Well, nobody asked me,
Yeah.
but what I'm doing for the
Well, I
holidays,
was about to. Damn.
I'm not doing anything. We went home for Thanksgiving, so we're not going. We went home for Thanksgiving, so we're not going home. It's just going to be the two of us. My
Just the
wife is
two of us.
cooking and like baking. I think I'm frying
Ooh.
catfish on Christmas Eve because we're gonna do
Ooh.
brunch.
Can you ship me some?
Actually, damn,
My dad did that a couple years
I'm
ago.
actually
I
frying
love
catfish
catfish.
and chicken because I'm doing catfish
Ah,
on Christmas Eve for brunch. She wants catfish and grits, and then Christmas
yum.
Day for dinner, she wants me to fry chicken. So I guess I'm actually frying both. Um,
Come on, Fry
but yeah,
Daddy.
we're just kicking it. We're not spending a whole lot of money because we did like one of the most adult things I've ever done in my entire life. We bought luggage for Christmas as like a joint
Oh,
thing. So, which was a
oh, this
lot
is
of
cute.
money. So, like, our actual gifts to each other are like cheaper because it's like we wanted
Yeah,
something to open, but really the gift was luggage. That is like the most adult thing I've ever done in my entire life.
y'all
Like
are
buying
such
luggage for
adults. Oh my
Christmas
gosh,
is
we are in
fucking
our
crazy.
30s.
Um,
We are in our 30s,
but
y'all.
yeah, we're just chilling in New York. And then the unfun thing that I'm doing is I'm going to be writing my literature review because I'm in a doc program and my literature review is due in March, but I don't want to pretend that I'm going to have time to work on it during the semester. So I'm going to try to finish as much of it over my 2 weeks off. So I will be
Oh
reading
my.
and doing a lot of writing um in the 2 weeks off. And then like technically I have a month because I'm going to try to finish it before I go back to work, but I will be going back to work. So I want to get as much of it done as possible in the 2 weeks that I don't have to work. And that's also my handyman time. Like Zara gave me a list of shit to do around the house. So,
The honeydew
um,
list, LOL.
yeah, because
See,
like
okay, so
my wife is
we're
very much
working on our
like,
break.
yeah, but like, yes, technically, I guess. But I'm not taking time off work for it. It's just like the holiday thing. But you know, like,
Oh, I'm gonna need an extra
yeah,
week
like my
after
wife
spending
is
time with
very
him in
much
San
like,
Diego. I'm gonna need another
yeah,
week.
she's very much in the like we have to reset the house and things before New Year's kind of thing. And because I have a job and there's just some things that I can't get to, so I always use this time as like my Dante's gonna laugh at this because for lack of better terms, my apology for having all this time off while she has to go to work. That like I'll typically do a lot of stuff. That's not actually what it
See,
is, but like
it's not my
yeah,
fault.
but like I'll use this time to like be productive and do some stuff around the house. So I have to like, but whatever. But yeah,
I was also asked to do some handyman stuff. I gotta plaster a sink back to the wall. I'll put a baluster, a stair baluster back into the wall correctly. So I gotta plaster that, sand it, and then
what are you doing that
drill
for?
holes and put that back
How are
in.
we getting banisters ripped out the wall?
Kids probably.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm having
I'm not doing any handy things
Well,
at all. I'm just
I
trying
feel like
to
there's a
purge my
difference.
closet.
You know,
yeah, yeah. That's usually not your what's the term, gender role?
yeah.
Yeah, but see, I am non-binary, so
What is
but
that?
I
Okay.
I am non-binary, so
I'm
therefore
not gonna
I
put. I'm not.
still
I'm
have y'all
here's the
roles.
thing. I'm not gonna put your business out there, but I know the type of people you date. That's still not your role.
It's not your role.
yes, it's
Like,
never going to be my role
like you
because
do
if
the
you're here
like the
and
not
you're stronger than
the
me, then
not
you need to do it.
yes, you are non-binary, but you said that like you was like, yeah, I'm non-binary, so I'm about to like mount this TV. That's still not your
I
role.
know I
Like,
will do it.
yes, if
But
you
I will do it. I have
We
mounted a
know.
TV on my own. I built both of my nightstands that have actual lights in them. So I was a damn electrician as well. I built my desk.
No,
but
I
no,
who?
you
built.
weren't.
But who?
I'm an
No,
No.
you
electrician.
Okay.
weren't.
I'm an
No,
All
electrician.
right.
I have nightstands with lights too.
I'm
No,
an
you
electrician.
weren't.
Thank you.
All
I've
right.
built every piece of furniture that me and my mother ever had that needed to be
I've done
assembled.
real
I built it.
electrical work. That's so
Man.
So
disrespectful.
Listen,
thank
I'm
you
gonna let
very
you. I'm
much.
gonna
But
let.
when there's a person in my life that's stronger than
Right.
me, then you need
That's
to
what we're
do the
saying.
things that require your
Okay,
strength.
Dante, who are you doing that for? If I could ask.
Oh, my father.
Well, that's so cute.
He was
We
like, "Who
love
the
helping
hell?"
dads.
He's like, "You're single. Who are you doing this for?"
It wasn't like
Julie was like, "Who is this woman?"
not like I don't know these people, but I was like, I know. I hope like
You are telling people's business, Jordan.
I was what like
You are telling our business on this show.
I'm not
You
confused.
are
So
telling
like
the people that I date and
the
you
nephews
are
came from
telling our
somewhere.
business.
So I was just like,
You
I'm
are telling
sorry.
our
You know,
business
we'll
on
stop
this
the
show.
show and then we'll have the conversation afterwards. As always, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that good stuff. We will see you later. I have questions for Dante. we'll, we'll see you next week. Hopefully, you all are doing some fun things with the family and get to watch some football, some basketball, whatever you watch.
Oh
Men,
God.
if you haven't bought your significant other a good present, fucking do it.
You hate her.
Like,
You
fucking
hate
do
her.
it.
Women,
Also-
if you haven't bought your significant other a good present,
Listen.
Women
you
are
hate
buying their
him.
significant other
Bro.
gifts.
Hold on.
They're
Hold on.
We gotta
subpar.
get off the show.
Hold on. I
We
will
have got to
say,
get off the
I will
show.
say,
We have got. I'm calling a tech. We have got to get off.
women, if he said he didn't want a gift, he's lying. And also,
Yes, there's also that.
and also, unless he's a dirty nigga, and if he is, you should break up with him. Underwear and socks are not a gift. And if
Or not,
underwear and
yes.
socks is a gift, you need a new partner because he's a child. But if he
That
buys his
coochie
own
is also not
underwear,
a gift.
underwear and socks is not a gift. Please buy a real gift. That's all. That's it. That all.
Yes.
Everyone buy gifts. All right.
Yes.
Even if you
Also, he still likes
Open
you
that
even if he didn't
purse.
get you a Gucci bag. He still
Like-
likes you if he didn't get you a Gucci bag.
Yes.
It's
Open that
okay.
pocketbook,
listen,
ladies.
you know what I'm saying? It's just underwear and socks is not a gift. Merry Christmas. We'll catch y'all next week.
Oh.